Hello! Oh my god, the recording's already started. Ah! What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, we're here. We're here. Yes, we're doing the thing. Oh, if you guys don't know who I am, hello, my name is Kearne Permalino, and I am a BL, GL, K-pop content creator and reactor who occasionally does a little vlogs here and there. Well, I did that a lot when I was like in high school, but we're kind of getting back onto that thing. But mainly right now, we're doing a lot of BL, K-pop, and GL reacting and content creating. What else do you want to know? I'm 23 currently. I was originally born in the Philippines, but then moved here to the US around like 8 years old and haven't left since then. So actually, I am one of those people that started watching BL in COVID times, so 2020. Because actually, shout out to my high school friend Vanessa. She sent me the first BL I ever watched, which we'll get into it later. And ever since then, I've been deep into this BL GL gig for pretty much 3 to 4 years now. So I love it here, and I don't want to get out of it anytime soon because this is where it's at. So my first BL series was actually, I think a lot of people's first BL series. It was Sodas. And oh baby, I don't know how it happened, but my friend just randomly texted me to be like, I think you'll like this show. Because I forget how we got onto the subject, but she said, you might want to check this show out. And I did. And I was like, okay, I can get into this. I don't know, there's something about this show that was just like, there's just something about it. And it's not because that Syncto was cute. Let's just put that out of the way.
It helps.
It definitely helped because he was like my first, the first one that I had my eye on. I was like, oh, hello, Syncto. But aside from that, I was definitely, the thing that caught me was that like I felt all like the feelings that like everything that was happening, from like the annoyance for sure because of all of like the hazing that was happening, to all of like the potential romance building between Kompop and our kid, like those things together, and then the like whole side stories and everything that like could have been possible. Like there was a lot of like jumping off points. I was just like, what? I need to get into this like now. Like, and there's more of it coming, like, and there's more that I need to explore. Sign me up. Period. I don't want to say it's a guilty pleasure, but definitely one of my favorites is kind of like enemies to lovers, because there's something of it's just something about it's so simple in the sense, but it's not. It's so simple, but it's complex. And like there's that, because then again, enemies to lovers, there's that inherent drama of like, oh, I hated you, like, but then again, you want to delve into like, why did I hate you? Like, what caused all these feelings? And now, okay, we're gonna be like befriending each other, but then something's gonna happen to actually start these romantic feelings for you. So like this whole ride and everything, it's just like, I need it. Okay, all right, give me it now. So that's enemies to lovers. The other one actually is also kind of similar. It's friends to lovers. So take away all the enemy side and just start like as friends, and then be like, okay, we've already known each other for a little bit and we have this kind of like good thing going, but then there is that something that gets that other thing going. So there's just those things. I'm just like, I need that in my life. Ooh, I can do a whole TED talk on some of these. But I guess one of the biggest, one of my least favorite tropes is probably ones that go into like toxic relationships. Cause at least for me, it's just like, where's the actual romantic thing stemming from? And like, make that make sense for me. And I guess you can kind of like, and probably like toxic relationship is like the umbrella term, and you can put SA under that because it's just like it kind of leads into it. It's like where is this energy going? And eventually that you guys are gonna be ending up together. What? So but I know that there are some like relation that like some ships out there that like have good endings from these toxic relationships, but for me, I'm just like, okay, I respect that. You guys can have that thing, but for me, I'm not really about that because there's just something about that that just screams. Ugh. Elikoi slash Gavin Kai from Game Boys, they have my entire heart. Not just because they're Filipino, but just their whole like chemistry and just how they develop and how like just comfortable they are with each other. It just makes my heart so happy. Ugh, I miss them so much. Like y'all have no idea. I know that they're doing amazing in their own respective careers, and I support both of them because I've watched like things with both Elijah and Kokoi in it, respectively. But dang, the days of Elikoi, baby, baby. Yeah, wait. So there's Elikoi slash Gav Kai, and then there's Pond Fuin. Pond Fuin. What can I say about them? Um, I definitely like what was it? Fish Upon the Skies when we first met them together, and I really like their chemistry together, and ever since then, I just fell in love with the two of them because they just play around with each other so much, and the things that they've been doing recently do not get me into my Delulu right now, but Put it for win, y'all better work. Shinwoo from Light on Me because I kind of want to be in that love triangle.
I want the mess. I love the drama.
Yes, because that entire love triangle was my everything. So sorry, Taekyung. I wanted to be Taekyung. Taekyung, the one that both of them go with. Taekyung. Sorry, I want to be Taekyung because I want to be in the middle of both of them. I want to be. I want to. I want that. Just like hello, but because sirs, but the Twilight of BL. Let me just say that. Because every week, are you Team Daon? Are you Team Shinwoo? I'm like, I can't pick. Because, oh my god, each one of them has their pros and cons. But I am not, I am not sad with the ending. Because Shintae had my heart forever. I would like read like the synopsis and or watch the trailer if they have one. Then from that, I would like see, is this giving from the trailer? Would that like be something I want to put my time in? So if yes, then I would watch the first episode, and then if episode 1 doesn't catch me, most of the time I'll be like, okay, I'll just see whatever everyone else says. Because like you said, there's so many series out there. I cannot do everything. Respectfully, I am just one person. As much as I can do everything, I do not have the whole time in the world. I need, there's so many things that behind the scenes that like people just like kind of, I don't want to say disregard, but it's just like, hey, you have to remember not everything is dedicated to just watching this thing. Because if we're reacting, you're recording everything. Plus, you have to put everything into like your video editor and just like putting all the thing together. And for a lot of us, we're doing these ourselves. You are really, really, really lucky if you have some kind of editor, and you're literally just doing the recording and just sending it off. But for a lot of us BL reactors, we're all doing these ourselves. So going back to it, it's just very kind of like, it has to grab me, and I kind of have to be like selective in what I'm choosing, because we don't have an infinite amount of time. That's it. I don't know. I have been hearing about this with a lot of like my close circle. They want to see, and I kind of agree too. I kind of want to see a mix up on the current ships that we have, because like yes, we love our ships. Do not get me wrong. I love our comfort ships, right? But then also want to see like the flavor of a different pairing. I would like for people to be able to experiment and not have that kind of like negativity with it also, because if we do, because when people try to like mix things around, like some people have been doing, the original shippers are like they're going after that new person, like, oh, like they're already not a good fit for that person, but like why are you already attacking them when you don't really know what they're giving? It's like they're really just not giving that person a chance, which is really not fair for them. It's multifaceted in all the things, but I would say a good mix up on our current ships, because bitch, give me flavor, give me all the things that could be possible with these new things. Keep the ships, but also mix it up. Innovative, something we've needed, and something that I and a lot of us will use, because we've been in this BL sphere for a really long time now, and there's not really one concrete place to be like, hey, we can like interact with each other, but then there's also this other thing, and then this other thing all into one. Come on, like where is this? And the fact that we're just like building this to be the thing that we've been wanting to do is crazy. And like I said, innovative. Something I'd want to see part of DramaLlama is like personal content from like the actors, because it's another way to kind of like see another side of the actors that we don't really get to see. So like, just like little tidbits, stuff like that, just other things that we don't really get to see that often out there, just make things personal and all of that good stuff. So top 3 BL series is Game Boys, Light on Me, and A Tale of Thousand Stars, because I can go into multiple reasons why these 3 are my quote-unquote top BL series. Game Boys was just groundbreaking at its time. Like, the production, just the acting, the story, just the entire package of Game Boys was just everything to me. And the fact that it like of course it was a Filipino BL, so like it hit close to home for me. But another thing that hit close to home was just like there's so many other things that like a lot of people could relate to. The circumstances that they were experiencing felt real. It's personal, because of like the whole social climate, what was happening at the time. So, and again, the whole like just how they put the whole show together. Oh my god. And literally the quality of this show. Everything to me. So Game Boys is definitely up there as like my top, at least Filipino BL, Game Boys. Light on Me, this show has me on a literal chokehold. Like, it's still my favorite Korean BL to this day. That's honestly like one of my comfort shows, because oh my god, like and also the whole ending scene of when they say yesterday, today, and probably tomorrow I will continue thinking about you. That scene was on my birthday, which I found out like not long ago, but like a while ago. But that scene has me in my literal feels, and the fact that it's on my birthday, bitch, it's not just my birthday, it's I will continue thinking about you day. So yes, that whole Light on Me has me on my chokehold, and that is my favorite KBL, period. And A Tale of a Thousand Stars, just where do I begin with that? Because just P Off is literally one of the best BL directors in my humble opinion, because that whole storyline, the whole thing, it literally got me into my feels every single episode. You know, I may have shed a tear here and there, and you guys might see it in my reactions. But regardless, A Tale of a Thousand Stars is just a masterpiece in and of itself. Just like Game Boys, just like Light on Me, they are like up there for me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I would say Game Boys, just because of the quality of the show. Yes, it was very cheesy at first. I'm not gonna lie. It was very cheesy, but as you watch the show, you will really appreciate the quality, the story, the character development. Yes, you will be mad at some people. I'm not going to lie. I'm still mad at those people. But at the end, I'm just like, oh, I love them so much. Just literally the whole feelings of this show will make you be like, yes, I need more of this in my life. And yes, I just gotta say Game Boys. And of course, Filipino pride. Ooh, y'all better sit down because it's gonna get a little messy. So, you can find me in multiple places. You can find me mainly on YouTube. You can find me there at KP Videos, or you can just look up my name, Kearne Permalino. And you can also find me on Twitter/X, but I'm not calling it X, I keep calling it Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at kpermalina0810. On Instagram, you can find me at KP React Squad. And you can also find me on Patreon. You can join my K Patreon family. You can look it up through my name, Kearne Permalino. And I dabble in Twitch a little bit. You can find me there under KP_0810. I know it's messy. I should make things more simple, but it's fine. It's messy. I'm messy. It's all good. I am also part of the DramaLlama team, and I'm part of the tech team, which is actually building the DramaLlama app that you guys will hopefully love. So I'm excited to keep building this thing for you guys to enjoy, and I'm just excited for us to get this thing out there. Yes, well, thank you so much for having me, and you all know I will be somewhere within the BL verse, so come find me there, and maybe here on DramaLlama as well, because I won't be leaving anytime soon. Yes. So much, but right now, Elikoi Pampuin off the top. Thing getting unplugged. Hold on, 1 second.
No.
Let's see that. Let's try that one more time. Not the technical difficulties.
We can cut this part. It's fine.
That's going in the blooper reel.
It's true. Like I said, even if we disregard the editing, if we had a full-time editor and this, that, and the other, we had full-time editors, we had someone who was full-time watching all the copyright infringement or strikes and whatnot, because BL reactions, they're not the most copyright friendly in the world.
No, they're not.
Every BL reactor will let you know that, and if you think we're making money, we're probably not.
No.
Not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
YouTube is not making us money to hire an editor.
Hell no.
So even if all of that was just taken care of by a second, third party, there's just not enough time in the day to watch all these series.
That's true.
But then
that's true. But you also have to consider, if you are using a third party, are they also kind of like reflecting your style? Because when you're doing it yourself, you know what you're doing. But if the third party doesn't get what you're doing, and it might not really reflect like your style of editing, then there might not be like a real connection to it, if you want to go that way. But yeah, there's just like there's so many factors that go into like doing all of this. Keep the ships, but also mix it up.
Absolutely. Like, I can think back to the very first time I saw Cow Tongue. And I always associate, because the first time I saw him was in Tonhon Chonlati with
Pod. Yes.
And I was like, they are adorable. I love them. And then I saw Pod with Gawain in Dark Blue Kiss. I'm like, oh, I love this. But I had seen Gawain with first in Not Me before I went back and watched Dark Blue Kiss. I'm like, I love them here. I love them. And so it's like, I like seeing them with other people because I'm like, I like seeing the chemistry. I like seeing actors work with other actors and just show that they're not just stuck in this box of I can only work with this one person.
Correct. Yes, that's what we need more. Like, come on. And I know it's possible, but I get it. Like, there's so many things that kind of like draw them to keep it in the ships because of like advertising, the image they've already made, like the whole like fandom / following that they've already built. There's so many things which I understand, but sometimes we can't be afraid to mix things up because it could bring something sweet. There's that possibility that we're not really exploring because we're still stuck, like you said. So I don't know, like, come on, y'all, let's mix things up, like, and mix. Let's go. That's the thing too. There's so many BLs that just come. There's so much for us to indulge in, but then it's like it's overwhelming to a point because it's like, what do you focus on? What do you put your time and effort in? And what about the other things that have already been done but need your attention? There's just so many things that need to like consider. It's crazy. But at least we're here in this moment to be like, hey, there's so much for you to get with it. And that's crazy that we're even here in this moment.
It's a good problem to have.
Very true. Very, very true.
Reminds me of when I was like deep into my Drag Race fandom, and then all of a sudden, every other month there was another series, another country, another All Stars, another, and I'm like, I don't know where to look.
It's still happening. It's still happening.
I had to bow out for a little bit. I'm overwhelmed.
The franchise is crazy right now. There's pretty much every single a lot of like anywhere in like anywhere in the continent, there's a Drag Race franchise happening. I'm just like, yes, work.
So
get these queens the recognition that they deserve.
Yes, I love that there's that much available for people who need all of that. It's just too much for me to ingest all at once, but I'm glad.
Correct.
It's a good problem to have.
It's a good problem, but it's just like, whoa, hold on one second. Let's just pause, honey.
Yes, it comes from the Filipino homeland, one of my Pinoy boys. Yes.
So any Pinoy BLs that we've been watching, I don't need the subs for that. Or any Filipino content, I don't need the subs for that. Well, actually, I would like to keep the subs on just in case I miss something in context, but I generally don't need it because it's still here, baby.
Okay, we bilingual. Come on. Well, trilingual because we speak homosexual too. Yes.
Well, make that 4 then, because I tried learning Spanish in high school. Well, I did actually, but then like I tried doing all of that and then just like lost it because life. But yes, we're trilingual. Period.
I did enough Spanish to pass with an A in high school.
Correct.
And ever since then, it's just whoop, Dumbledore right.
Hello. Yeah, it was all right. We're good.
I started learning Tagalog sometime last year. I've been slacking a little bit with my lessons. I know life got away from me.
If you need any like touch-ups or lessons, you know who to hook up.
Oh. You heard that first. There's a hookup on the horizon. I feel like such a lucky boy. Do you have any questions about anything before we get started?
Other than the questions you've given me, probably
yes.
not.
Any questions about the questions?
I don't think so, because they look straightforward, but then again, I'm like, some of these questions I don't have a straight answer for, but I did write something that I could talk about, so I'm just like, okay, we'll just go here, start here, then maybe we could just like, I don't know, come up with something.
You talk as much or as little as you want to, and we will edit
well, whoever's editing this, good luck.
Thank you.
Yay!